Well, hello, model car fans. Welcome to the Muscle Car Modeler. My name is Rao, and this week we're going to be diving into a build of mine that you may not have seen in a while. It's kind of fell on the back burner and everything. But before we do that, I'm going to jump right into our sponsor, Hobby Nut Models. There'll be a link in the video description below and everything. And he's got some of the latest kits here. Some of them he's sold out on them. But check him out. He's getting them back in. And, got a lot of nice deals and everything, especially this, Thanksgiving holiday and everything. And he's got a clearance sale on some other parts, Quinta Studio stuff, which I know is more aircraft related than model car related. But some of you guys build both. You might check that out. And, MCW paints as far as factory colors and AK brushes and stuff. Some of the stuff I've had on the channel. But just take a moment, check them out. I'd appreciate it. It helps everybody out. But getting back to this, this is, I'm taking the showroom replicas kit here and turning it into a 2018 Dodge Demon with a conversion kit here. And, it's coming along nicely. I finally got clear on it, so we'll be looking it over here. But that's been kind of the delay, really. I got to a certain point where it was pretty much ready for clear. And so you guys haven't seen this since about mid-September. And it's because of working on other projects, and I kind of like to do clear in batches. I did manage to get this one and the manta ray that I built. You'll see the finished product of that, but that one's done, but haven't shown that yet. But I also sprayed this one a couple weeks back. We had a nice weekend that was perfect for it, and I actually had some time. I've had a lot of busy things going on, but got some time to actually shoot this one. But for those that have been following along, I got some parts on here from the Diolex conversion on this, which, the flares and everything to make the Demon. He has the body kit in one package, and he also has a full-on interior kit. Bought that one as well. But I bought those on my own accord, and because I really wanted to build this car. So thanks to those guys for producing these kits. And also the photo etch emblems here from Iceman Collections. Bought them a while ago, and they were planned for something else, and that kind of fell apart. But I did have them, and some ideas on what I was going to do with them. So I had them on hand already. So got this painted in the bright Stinger yellow, and since I got it clear coated, here's a nice look at everything that's going on here. Clear laid down beautifully. I did not polish this. I generally don't polish the clears, except for when I get something like this where I got a couple of boogers here in the hood. But if you look closely, I sanded through the yellow right there, but I wasn't too concerned about this because this hood is going to be blacked out. The roof is not going to be, and the trunk's not going to be. Spoiler is going to cover this up. These ribs right here are body color. They're not black. Some vehicles, the roof joint moldings are body color. Some are black. This particular car, looking at bright yellow ones, they're body color. Saw some red ones, they're body color. So I've got around the window frames are going to have to be blacked out. Inside the tail panel blacked out. All of this blacked out right here. The rockers. So there's a lot of things to do. I've got some, the marker lights, but and then I'll be blacking out the entire inside and the headliner. So that's what I'm going to, be focusing on next. But I wanted to show you this stuff and some of these parts. What I've been doing right now is, the obvious things, making sure the parts fit. Of course, the spoiler, there's really nothing that's going to be an issue with the paint and primer process on this. So, but it's kind of fun to just, put it on there and see about what it's going to look like if I can hold it and then get it lined up in the camera so you can see it. But so there's that. Then there's sanding the taillights, getting them fitted, deciding how I'm going to paint them, and then making sure that those still drop in and clear everything, because sometimes you lay the clear on there, things don't fit. Same with this spoiler. This one, it just goes right in there and tucks right in. So looks great. Like the way this thing is, but painted it. It's little dull areas on the backside, so I'll probably brush paint that or maybe I'll airbrush some more of the black on there. Here's the grill. Now the grill I kept fighting with. It seems like it would fit, then it wouldn't fit, then it would fit, then it wouldn't fit. Um, Looking pretty good, but there's a line right here. If you can see this, or I need a black from that line back, and then this seems to want to keep poking out. So it seems to be a bit more V than it should be. So I've been sanding the edges and trying to get it to not stick out so far, but hopefully I can get that to glue back or stay back there. If you can see in there, the yellow in here is visible for these scoops. So I definitely got to black this out when I do this, so make sure that those are not visible. So be a little bit of chrome detail going on inside the loops here for both the headlights and these rings right here, which I do have lenses for these. I don't have them out right now. So make sure that fits. This fits nicely. Goes right in the underside here. Now that everything is painted, it looks really nice when you show it there. So that's looking really good. And I just got to glue that in place. There's a small little lip, if you can see it. If I can get the lighting just right, hold it at the right angle. And it goes right in there and rests right on that lip. So it makes it real nice, easy to glue it in place. But you don't see through it. It's not very visible. And I got to make sure I get the black in there. So I'll probably, because it's hard to airbrush in there, I'll probably brush paint inside the scoop there. And then I'll airbrush afterwards, so I don't have any extra brushing. Here's the fuel cap, which is blacked out. The black thing is so popular, but it doesn't want to go in the right spot. Here, I'm trying to mock it up. Looks like there might be a little bit of extra clear in there, so I'll have to make sure that that fits. So yeah, there's a little bit of clear buildup in there. And then the mirrors, they're cleared. I'll have to foil that side and make sure that they still fit. They're snug, so but make sure that they fit before I really shove them in there and glue them. So those will be going, and get the glass in there. That's one of the last things, get that glass in there. Then I can drop the interior and drop everything in it. There's the gas cap I dropped on the floor. Exhaust, I keep forgetting to paint these every time I pull out my airbrush to paint them. So a lot of things to do. One of the last things is figuring out how I'm going to paint this. Started to put some thought into it here, because the inside of this lip right here is red. Then there's a small little black line here. I don't know if I'll be able to paint that. And then clear in the center, unless you're actually stepping on the brakes, then it's bright red. So I might have a little piece of bare metal foil in here, paint the red on the circular side, and then black the rest of it out. So gonna be tricky, but we'll see how it comes out. I think it'll look nice when it's done. And then I mentioned finding some Dodge letters or decals to finish that up. And then this thing, I could just put this together. She's gonna look real good. But check out that emblem there. That looks pretty cool, and it's buried into clear. You can see it there when I turn it to the shine. So that isn't gonna pop off. But some of these things, they don't quite line up. But this whole rocker is blacked out. So I'll mask that, paint that. So I'll do it in sections. I tend to work best that way for me, where I'll mask and airbrush this and the other side probably the same time. Then I'll do the back section, front section, which the only thing in the front is really the grill here, and then airbrush the hood, get these wipers at the same time. And then I'll do the sides of these. I tend to do one side and then the other side. So lots and lots of masking before I get the black on there. And then same thing with this tail panel. There's, just like the front, there's a little line right there and wraps all the way around, and I got to black all that out. But she ought to look really good. Oh, and that's the reflectors right there. So if you follow the car. So I got quite a bit of work to do, but not much. So this thing probably go together fairly quick. And I'm hoping I get a lot of time to work on this weekend. But this weekend's the Good Guys car show here in Scottsdale. And I did enter the Chevelle. So planning on going to that. That's in a couple of days. So when you're watching this Saturday, that's where I'll be. So I'll be checking the comments and everything on my phone to see what you guys are saying about this while I'm enjoying that show and hanging out with friends and family and everything. So that's where this is at the moment. Just really wanted to show you how the paint job came out and everything, and without polishing everything, because I use the Real Automotive clear coat that's on there. It's just some really strong, good stuff, and it shines really well. So that's one of the reasons why I really like to use it after switching to it years ago. But anyways, you guys, thanks for tuning in, subscribing, and sharing, and all your support and comments and everything. I really do appreciate that. And you guys, you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time.